Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Ashlyn and this is my baby boy Grayson. He's very interested in a lot of things now. But as you can tell by the title, today's video is a little bit different. I'm even filming on my phone. I didn't want to pull the camera out or anything just so I could hurry up and get this out. But stay till the end to know like where I'm getting at with this whole thing. But we don't have any wine today. We don't have any coffee. We just have our water today. Yeah. Anyways, so if you don't know, well, Grayson's 4 months old, and when I had him, I got an epidural. So a few months, no, I'd say I had him December 23rd, maybe sometime in January. I started having like really bad back pains, but it would only last for like a few minutes. It was like a short pain that lasted just a little bit. So I was like, okay, people warned me about this. It's probably from the epidural. It'll be fine, whatever. So a few months later, I'd say maybe February, it happened a few times, probably 2 or 3 times. Just small ones, but in February I had a little episode that lasted for like 25 minutes maybe, where it wasn't just my back, it was like shooting pains to my stomach, and it was like feeling like I was like being stabbed with a knife maybe. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the worst pain ever. But so I was like, okay, this can't be from the epidural. I posted it on my social medias just to get people's opinions and point of views of what I should do. And everyone was like, you should go to the doctor. That's not normal. I've had an epidural. I only have back pains, never in my stomach, all this stuff. So my baby, you might be getting sleepy. So you okay? Oh, you want your giraffe? There you go. So I had an update with my OBGYN, and I just told her about it, told her what it felt like, and she was like, okay, maybe it's from your epidural. So she was like, maybe it's from your epidural. Tell me what the pains feel like and all that stuff. And I told her, and she was like, okay, no, that doesn't make sense. There's no reason you should be feeling the way you're feeling, because I would feel like I could hardly breathe. I couldn't move. I just crawl over it. Like if you have really bad period cramps, you like curl up into a ball. That's how I would have to get like on my stomach for it just to stop hurting just a little bit. Don't eat my hair, baby. Here. Yeah. But she was like, that's not right. That's kind of weird. So she was like, I'll set you up an appointment. We are going to give you an ultrasound. And so I think it was probably like 2 weeks later, I went back for an ultrasound, and she said I had it's either PCOS or PSOS. I think it's PCOS, which is something, basically she said I have a whole bunch of what? I have a bunch of cysts on my ovaries, so that could be what the pain was coming from. So she was like, there's a few, like, you can't get rid of it. It's not curable, but there's a few things we could do to try to like help it, I guess you would say. She's like, one of the things is birth control. And I was like, no, I don't want to get on birth control. It's not natural. Once again, I've said it in a previous video, if you're on birth control, there's nothing wrong with that. Just me personally, I don't want to do that. But and eventually, because I do want more kids, and I heard it just messes with your body and it could cause problems, so I don't want to do that. So I was like, no, I don't want to do birth control. And she was like, okay, so there's really nothing we can do, but we can try to start eating better and working out. So I was like, okay, I'll do that, blah, 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 which I haven't started doing yet. But because it slipped my mind, it hadn't happened in forever. Like, because I started working out for a short amount of time, and it didn't happen for a while. But then what made me want to do this video is last night, me and Grayson were in her sleeping, and Keyshawn was in the living room playing his game. And it was, I think, like 2:16 in the morning. And I woke up and I was like, oh no, it's about to happen. And I started having really bad stomach pains and back pains. And once again, like the feeling, the way it feels is like unexplainable. Like it hurts so bad. And it was also time for Grayson to eat. So I texted Keyshawn because I couldn't speak. I hardly could even text him. And I was like, can you come here, please? So, because he had to keep Grayson calm while I was like on the bed, like about to pass out. That's how bad it was hurting. And I was like, I need you to get him. I need you to get me a trash can. I feel like I'm about to throw up, all this stuff. I ended up having to get on the ground, try to lay on my stomach, curl up in a ball on the ground. And it was the longest time it lasted. This time it lasted for about 45 minutes. So I was like, okay, this cannot be anything that has to do with cyst. And once I put it, like, told people what my doctor said it was, they were like, no, that's, like, yeah, you probably have it, but it shouldn't be causing you pain like that. It don't cause me pain like that unless I'm on my cycle, in which I have not had a cycle since March of last year before I found out I was pregnant with him. I also breastfeed, so that's a reason for that. So, I was like, no, I'm not on my cycle. I'm just hurting, and, like, it's so bad that I can't breathe. I feel like I'm going to throw up, all this stuff. And Keyshawn's like, okay. And he was telling me how, here I go touching my hair again. He was telling me how my lips were turning purple and just all this stuff. So I was like freaking out. And he was like, okay, maybe we should call an ambulance. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to the hospital. Because especially with this pandemic going on, they're going to make me go by myself. Nobody can be in there with me. So I was like, no, I'll just sit here and wait it out. Felt like it lasted for like 2 hours. But it was on like 45 minutes. And I was like, okay. Now, I couldn't even feed my baby. He was crying, sitting here hungry. And I couldn't sit up long enough to feed him because I was hurting so bad. So I was like, something's got to give. I have to do something about it. But I'm very thankful for the way he reacts, even though he tries to like make me laugh through it. And that makes me want to like wring his neck sometimes. But I'm thankful for it, and I'm thankful for him for trying to take care of me and Grayson at the same time. So he had got Grayson back to sleep. And I was basically, I feel like what helped a little bit was doing like yoga poses and just like putting pressure on it. What are you doing? And like putting pressure on it. But yeah, so I don't really know what that's coming from, but it had me think, if it is the, what is it called, babe? PCOS? Mm-hmm. If it is that, she said what I need to do is start working out and stuff. So if you watched my last video, you know that I said that I was wanting to do something on our family channel that I thought would be more successful. Am I saying that right? Successful? Over there. I'm going to start it over here because I can motivate myself to do it more than I can motivate Keyshawn to get up and do it with me every single day. No offense. But with that being said, I'm going to be starting a series on this channel that is going to be called, what should I call it? Get Fit with AG, you think? Or no, Lifestyle Change with AG. Because I don't want it just to be about getting fit. I want it to be about changing my whole life so I can be healthy for this little guy. But yeah, so it's going to be called Lifestyle Change with AG. And basically I'll just be doing, like, I'll still be posting, I'll probably start posting 2 times a week. So one will be a regular video and one will be basically like a week in my life, but it's going to be my workouts I did for the day, and then sometimes I'll throw in like what I eat or just like meals and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's going to be something that's coming, and we're going to, I guess you could just like follow along to see if that's what helps these little episodes. If not, I will be going back to the doctor when all of this is over, so I don't have to go alone. But if you want to stay updated, or if you want to work out with me and eat healthy with me and just follow along with all that stuff, that's something that's coming. I'm probably going to be, it's May 1st, so I'm going to be starting it probably tomorrow. What's tomorrow, Saturday? I'll probably start Sunday, just so it could be like Sunday through Saturday, and I'll probably post, it either Saturday night or Sunday morning. So look out for that. Just, if you have anything like that happens to you, he's gonna try to eat my hand. Comment down below and let me know what helps you. And also just keep me in your prayers because that's the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Like I said when I was telling people about it, it feels worse than labor if you have a kid. It feels worse than getting the afterbirth pushed out. Sorry, that's a little bit TMI. And also getting stitches. It feels worse than all of that put together. That's how much pain I was in. But yeah, so I think that's all for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Comment down video ideas for me to do. Look out for the lifestyle change with AG. Yeah, go subscribe to our family channel. Follow me on all my social medias. And what else, babe? I guess that's it. I hope I explained everything. But yeah, we just want to try to fix what's ever going on and just try to feel better. So I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you are excited for what's to come. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Say bye. Grayson.